What up, everyone? Welcome back to Channel 33, Impromptu TV. I'm your host, T. Holmes. I'm with one of my best friends, Mr. Chad Stokes, also alumni 88, Terry Suffolk High School. Hey, Chad, now, what do you think about the Bulldogs this season? I know you work up there in the booth running the clock, so, I know you've been around the program a long time. So what do you think about this 2023 squad this year?
Up and down.
Up and down.
Defense better get it together.
So they have to win against Western Hornet to make it to the playoffs.
Yes, sir. They got to win that game to make it. They don't win that game, they out.
Okay, let me ask you something. Now, you got Jonathan, I believe his name, Jonathan Higgins Simmons, I believe. I think
That's him.
The kids call him J10.
Yep.
So, the past, 2 years he had was putting up amazing stats. So, what is going on this year? I think is it the blocking, the offensive play calling, or what is going on where his numbers just fell off this year?
It's a number of things. Number one, the line is small, so he's missing a lot of blocking. But you cannot run him up the middle. You got to sweep that guy. You got to put him in motion. Let him get a full head of steam, and he'll make his play. He can't make his play at the line of scrimmage. You got to get out in motion and run, because you're not going to catch him. I mean, you put him at a slot receiver and watch what they do to the average cornerback. He's taller, he's faster. It's hard to contain him. But the only way you're going to contain him is keep running him up the middle, because they know that's what they're going to do with him. They stacking the box on him, and that stacking the box, that's a prevent defense. You can't run up the middle on that defense. You got to sweep to the outside, or you got to disguise it, and it'll turn into a different situation. And when they do that, that's what he shows. Now, a couple of times they had some penalties down the field. They had to bring it back, but he shows what he can do when he gets out in open field.
Okay, now another thing, I noticed, like I say, you was there in 85 when Sanford went to the state championship, lost against Greensboro Page, and, 86 when we went undefeated.
Right.
Now let me ask you something, and Chad, even back then when we played with Coach Pickney, you kind of could say like Terry Sanford was almost like DB high school.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And I don't see it this year. What is going on with the defensive backs? And I really think that, like I always preach, even though this is a new channel, I'm always saying over the top safety help.
Yeah,
what will be the key on defense for these DBs to help Terry Sanford get past the first round if they do happen to beat Western Hornet this Friday? They get to that second round.
Can't play man. Man kills them every time. When they play a little zone defense, it's a little more coverage because they got people that can roam. On that play the other night, for a touchdown to be scored in 7 seconds, makes no sense.
Was that against the Smith? That was against the Smith game?
Right, to clear the halftime.
Okay.
Yeah, that made no sense. You should have had the safety on the goal line at the opposite end of the field to keep that from happening. There's no way that somebody should have caught a pass in 7 seconds and scored it.
Well, like your motto says, I'm going to end this interview like I say. What's your motto, Mr. Stokes?
They gonna learn.
Okay.
They gonna learn.
Hey, once again, this is Tony Holmes, Channel 33, Impromptu TV, with one of the alumni and one of my best friends from Terry Sanford. Hope to see y'all again. Check you later. Be good and be safe.